Start warming up. Sorry, good morning. All right, let's start marching it out. Stand up nice and straight. Make sure you're picking those feet up off the ground. Arms are moving opposite the knees. And chest and head are lifted. And your eyes are forward. So try not to look at the ground, nothing to look at down here. And let's take it to a side step. So pick those feet up. Imagine that you're having to step over something small. So you're really lifting those feet up off the ground and going side to side. And as we do that, let's go ahead and push, pull, push. Good. Now, when you push, really think of pushing something away. So you get that tension in the chest area. When you pull, I want you to pull those elbows towards you, or I want you to pull those elbows back, and you're pulling something towards you that's heavy. So you've got to squeeze those back muscles. Nice and smooth, so we don't want to jerk our elbows back. We want to push, pull, push, pull. Good. Last one right here. March it out. Make sure you breathe. Deep breaths in and out. Let's go ahead and we're going to tap those heels out to the side. And we got to lift that opposite arm to the ceiling. Reaching. Again, try to straighten that arm. Trying to touch the ceiling. Try to think about how you're moving your body. So we don't want to just kind of flop the arms around and flop the legs. We want to extend and lengthen. Tapping the heel out to the side. Toes are pointing to the ceiling. And breathe. Last one. March it out. I'm telling you, this battery pack pulls my pants down on me. I have to keep pulling them up. And breathe. We're going to lift our heel and tap. So trying to touch your heel. We don't want to bend forward. We're trying to lift that heel up. Now, if getting to the heel is difficult, you can tap the shin or the side of the shin, or you can tap the knee. But let's focus on trying to lift that leg and just kind of pulling it in a little bit. So it's stretching out those muscles in the glutes, working our inner thighs a little bit. And let's take it behind now. So same thing, reaching for the heels. No need to bend all the way. And this helps us stretch out the front of the thigh. These are your quadriceps. And breathe. And let's take it to alternating in the front and in the back. And in the front and in the back. Good. In front and back. So alternating and breathe. Last one right here and march it out. Stand up nice and straight. Deep breath in and out. Good job. Let's just see. All right. let's practice our step overs and step unders. So let's step over, big step. You're having to step over something pretty tall. Now reach your leg out to the side, come down and go under. Let's do it again. Step over and under. Good. Over and under. Over, under. Good. One more time. Over and under. Good. March it out. And then we're going to switch. We'll step over, starting with the left leg, and under back. Ready? Let's step it over and over. So remember, when you step over something, you need to pick up both feet, or else you'll trip. So both legs need to get lifted as high as they can. So think about, with your under, you're doing the limbo. When was the last time anybody did the limbo? Good, let's do one more time. Over, over, so, and march it out. So, you know, next year when we can all travel again, you're visiting relatives, and if you need to get into a bathtub to take a shower or a bath, that's one reason why we want to practice these, so you can continue to get into it safely and lift those legs. And breathe. And let's go ahead. We're going to do a few side-to-side side steps, and then we're going to take it to doubles, so make sure you have room to do 2 steps to the side. Start to go to the right, just singles. Now 2 to the right, 2 to the left, 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Back to singles. Good. 2, 2. Let's take it to a single. Single, double, double. Good. Single, single, double, double. One more time. Single, single, and double. And double. And march. Stand up straight. Take it wide. And bring it in. March it wide. Bring it in. March it wide. Picking those feet up still. Bring it in. And march it wide. One more time. Now keep it here. We're going to do a nice squat with a wide leg. And we're going to take our arms wide. Pull them back as you come down. Knees over the toes. Knees right over your laces. So as you come down, I want you pushing those legs open. Good. Come up. Squeeze your glutes. Push through the heels. Close. Ready? Bring it wide. Switch arms. Left over. Open. We're going to take the right arm over. Good. Left arm over. And right. It's going to come up here. Right. Come down. Left. Let's do one more on each. Good. Right arm over and open. Pull those arms back and left. Now right here, bring those feet in one at a time, starting with the right. Take it toe, toe, heel, heel. Good. Toe, toe, heels together. March it out. Breathe. And stand up nice and straight. And lift the knee. Tap that opposite hip. Turn your shoulders. We're not just moving the hands and tapping the hip. We're turning the shoulders. So it's balance here and breathe. Last one, march it out. And let's get those knees up, get those arms pumping. This is our final march, and then we'll stretch, do a little stretching, and then get into some strength. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand up nice and straight, shoulders down, chest lifted, deep breath in through the nose, and out. And again, deep breath in, and out. And let's have our hands on our shoulders and circle those elbows around. Circle around. And switch direction. And breathe. Don't hold your breath through all this. Good. Shake it out. Arms are out, palms up, and pull. So we want to pull those arms back behind. Feel that stretch, reaching those arms out. Reaching like somebody's trying to give you a bag of money and you're trying to accept it. So you want your arms out as far as possible. If that doesn't, you don't care about that, then maybe chocolate or something else that you really like. Good. Relax, bring it in. Let's reach it out again. Reach. Feel the stretch all the way down the arms, maybe into the palms of your hands. Spread your fingers, shoulders down, and pull those arms back behind you. Pull, hold, breathe. Good. Relax. One more time. Pull it. Hopefully, if you weren't able to really stretch your arms on the first one, hopefully each time we've done this, you've been able to get your arms a little straighter. Remember, arms are pulled slightly behind the body, so really getting that nice stretch. Your shoulder blades are squeezed together. And relax. Kind of shake it out. Wow. All right, hands up, fingers spread. Let's take the tall finger to the thumb. Index, ring, index, pinky, tall finger, pinky, index, ring, tall. Good. Make a fist. Flick it out. Make a fist. Flick it out. Make a fist. Flick it out. One more time. Make a fist. Flick it out. And just shake out the hands. Wiggle those fingers around. Good. Arms are out in front and circle. Again, arms are straight out in front. Make big. Let's start getting bigger circles. Good. And switch direction. Good. And again, shake it out. And turn and look over your right shoulder, standing up straight and just moving at the neck. So try not to turn your whole body. Keep your body forward. And slowly turn to center and turn to the left. Looking over your shoulder. And slowly turn to the right again. See if you can go a little further. And slowly turn to the left. And back to center. Good. Let's take that right leg out in front. Point and flex. Make sure you have something nearby for balance. Good. And circle. Circle the other direction. And switch. Point and flex. And circle. So not moving the leg and circle the other direction. Just make sure you're using just the foot. We don't want to circle like this. It's just the foot. Okay. All right. Deep breath in and out. Good job. All right. Let's do a little hinging motion. All right. That's going to that's going to kind of help stretch out the back of the legs, get us focused on what a hip hinge is. And we're also going to do, it's going to do some balance as well, because we're going to hinge, we're going to lengthen our spine, and then when we come up, we're lifting a knee. So we're going to have to balance. So make sure you have your chair nearby, okay? I'm going to turn mine so I've got the back of the chair. All right, so let me show you what I want you to do. You can have a slight bend in the knees if you need, but we hinge at the hips. So right here, this is where you start to bend forward. So watch me, please. Head stays in line with the spine. You come forward, so we're not bending our back. Now, as you come forward, arms are going to come out, and we want to think about kind of with the arms reaching, all right, so that we really kind of lengthen our spine back here. When we come up, we're going to come up and lift a knee, and then we're going to alternate, okay? So let's come forward. I'll go sideways. You're going to come bent, hinging at the hips. You should feel a little stretch down the back of the legs. Arms are long. Think of lengthening through the spine. Now let's come up and lift that right leg, that right knee. Hold. Good. Put it down. Make sure you breathe through the whole movement. Let's take a deep breath in. Exhale as you come forward. Good. Reaching, reaching, reaching. Now let's come up and lift the left knee. Good. And down. I'm going to face you now. So come forward. Reaching, 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 reaching. Abs are tight right here. Make sure your core is engaged, protecting and supporting that lower back. Pull up, squeeze the back of your legs as you come up. Keep your abs tight, lift the right leg up. Good. And down. And switch, we're going to do the left. So hinge forward, pull that belly button in, abs tight, please. Reach those hands, reach those fingers, try to touch the wall. Good. Now, squeeze the back of your legs, keep your abs tight, and lift that left knee. Good. We're going to do it one more time on each side. So please remember, abs engaged when you're in this position. That's supporting and protecting that lower back. And you pull up from the belly and squeeze the back of the legs. So it's strengthening those hamstrings and glutes as well as stretching them. Ready? Let's come forward. Hinge at the hips. How far over you come is all up to you, but keep your back neutral and don't let it bend. Good. Abs are tight. Now come up. Pull up from the belly. Squeeze the back of the legs. Lift the the right knee. Whoop. And breathe. And last one. So when you're lifting that knee, try to focus on a spot out in front, about 10, 15 feet. Okay? Here we go. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. Let's come forward. Abs tight, please. Reaching. Good. Now come up. Pull up from the belly. Squeeze your back of your legs and lift that left knee up. You've got your chair if you need it. And down. And let's just kind of shake it out. Take a deep breath in and out. Good job. All right. Let's get our band. We've got 2 exercises we're going to do standing, and then we're going to sit down, and I've got a core exercise for you in the chair. Okay? So put the band high up on your back so that it comes across the chest. And grab the band close to the chest. Should be no slack here in the band. You should be able to extend the arm with tension, okay? So we're going to rotate and punch. We're going to alternate, rotating side to side and punching. Now, if you need to hold on to the chair for balance, then I would suggest just staying still and just punching out so that you're not moving your body and getting thrown off balance. Okay, so when you rotate, I want you to think about pivoting. Notice how my left foot comes up and it's on my toe, and I'm turning my body around, and I'm going to punch out with that same side with that left arm. Then I'm going to rotate and do the other side. Okay, so hands are close to the chest. We're going to pivot to the right. Good. Come back, pivot left. Make sure you're coming all the way around. Breathe. Pivot on that back foot so you can come around. We have 5 more on each side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. So since this is behind us, I'm just going to move mine so it's not right against my wire. Since this is behind us, just drop it down behind you, and you're going to grab it with your palms forward. And again, if you need to have the chair for balance, you can just maybe lean against it just a little bit, just so that you know it's there. And we're going to grab with don't have slack in it, so make sure it doesn't have to be tight, but you don't want slack in it. Shoulders are down. We're going to squeeze all those back muscles together and just pull this out to the side. Good. And pull. So it doesn't have to be a big movement. I'm not lifting my arms to shoulder height. Now, if this bothers you in any way, you can do it out in front as well. But you really have to use those back muscles. Feel it in the back and the shoulders. So again, if this bothers you, just move the band in front of the body. Keep your shoulders down and squeeze those back muscles. Make the movement smaller if you need to. 4 more. 4, 3, breathe, 2, 1. Good. Let's put the band down. And we are going to come around to the chair and sit down. You are going to need your ball. So we sit down slowly. We always sit down slowly. No plopping. No plopping allowed. All right. We're going to sit on the edge of the seat. We're going to put the ball down on the floor. And let's put our left foot up on the ball. This is optional. So if this is really, really hard, then you can keep your foot down on the floor as well. We're going to lean back. Now, if you need to, you can hold on to your chair to keep your back from overarching, but you've got to have nice, tight abs. So really engaging your core, pulling, kind of tightening up from the belly button down, and you're leaning back, not touching the back, and we're going to lift one leg off the floor and put it down. Again, you can put this foot, you can put your left foot down on the floor if it's too hard with the ball. So let's lift. Good. Lift. Keep your abs tight and breathe. Lift. 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 And we have 2 more of these, and then we got to switch. 1, abs tight. 2, good. Woo. Come forward a little bit. Let's take a deep breath in and out. All right, other side. And we'll, after this, we can get a sip of water if you need one. Always feel free to get a sip of water anytime you need it. Lean back slightly. Don't lean against the chair. Abs are tight. Lift. Good. Lift. 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 5 more. 5, 4, 3. It's working those quads as well. 2, 1. Good job. All right. Let's come forward. Just come forward. Hands are on the top of your thighs. And just arch that back up. Little cat. And now lift your head. Push your belly button down. Little cow. Just kind of work out the back. Let's arch our back up again. Pulling in your belly button. And lift that head. Breathe. And one more time. Back arched. And lift the head, pushing the belly button down. Good. Just kind of work it out a little bit. All right. Let's get our ball, put it between the knees. So when we come back up, we're going to use our glider and our band. Okay? So ball between the knees. 10 stand and sits. Here we go. Let's come on up. Try to, when you stand up, I want you to standing up as straight as you can. So come up all the way, standing straight. And breathe. Push your feet into the ground. And up. Good. Hot seat. Good. Hot seat. Got to come up as quickly as you can when you hear hot seat. Trying to get you to move quickly. 2 more. 1 and 2. Good. All right, so let's come on up. We're going to start with our glider. So again, if you're on a floor, you want the felt side down. The felt side down. If you're on a carpet, you want felt side up so that the plastic is against the carpet. Okay, so we're going to do a little curtsy, but I want you to think about behind you is, if you're in a clock, I want you to think about being that right behind you is 6 o'clock. If you're looking at me, it would be 12 o'clock, but our leg is going to be out to the side, and we're going to just take the foot back so that it's right in line with our right foot. You're going to slide it back a little bend in that back knee, and then bring it up and take it back out to the side. So let me show you again what it looks like from the side. Just stand and watch, don't have to do it. So step off the glider. And this is going to come back right behind my leg. And then I'm going to slide it back, bending my knees. Notice my knee stays over my ankle. It's not past the top of my toes. And knee is forward. And I'm pushing my right foot and my toes in as hard as I can to come up You're gonna really feel it in that right leg, in the back of that right leg, okay? Working the glutes, hamstrings, quads. All right, so here we go. Left leg out to the side. If you don't use the glider, you can just step back and then bend the knee, all right? So if you don't have or want to use a glider, we have options. So let's go. We're going to slide it back, bend the back knee a little, come up and take it out. Slide it right behind that right foot and up. We're only going to do 6 on each side today. And that's 3, so only 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, let's do the other side. So if you need to switch sides, you could be right behind your chair as well. You don't have to switch sides, but make sure you have something to hold on to. All right, leg is out to the side. Take it back behind. Good. So not only are you just taking it behind, I want you to slide it back so you come down into that lunge, knee forward. Keep your body upright. Abs are tight. Abs are tight here. Again, those abs, that core protects that lower back. We have 2 more. We're doing it slowly. Bend the back knee, come down, keep that upper body. You don't want it falling forward. And back. Good job. All right. Let's give those legs a break. Let's grab our band. So we're going to do some elbow pulls. Wrap the band around your right hand. This is going to be your anchor. All right, so the right arm is out. This does not move. Your elbow is around shoulder height, so it's lifted. And we're just going to make sure you have no slack in this band. So grab that band, make it a little harder, because we're just going to pull this back, all right? And as we pull, I want you to think of squeezing your tricep, the back of the arm, and your back muscles. So I want no slack here. I want a lot of tension. You can always let it out if it's too much. We're going to start with 4 slow. Pull the elbow back. Good. 1, 2, 3. Good. 4. Now 8. Faster. Ready? 1. Squeeze. 2, 3, 4. Grab more band. Make it harder. 5. As long as you have no pain. 7. Last 1. Now hold it here and give me 8 pulses. Ready? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Woo. All right. Let's wrap it around the left hand. Left arm is out as our anchor. Grab this band. Your right hand, elbow is pointing to the side. So the elbow always stays up and pointing out to the side. Make sure you have tension on this band. Lots of tension. Ready? 4 slow. 1, 2. So the hand stays right in front of the chest. 3, 4. Squeezing those back muscles. Ready? 8. 8. A little faster. 7, 6, 5. Squeeze. 4, 3, 2. Now hold it here. 8 pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down. Woo! I'm feeling it. Oh yeah. I think we have one more exercise in my plan. Oh, we're running out of time here. I had a lot planned for you guys today. We're we're going to just do, we'll do a couple on each side. I want to do some standing leg squares. So it's standing, leg is out, foot is flexed, and I want you to take your leg back. So you got to squeeze your glutes. Then you're going to take it out to the side, still squeezing, moving it forward to the front, so sideways, back down, but keeping this foot off the floor. So let's take it back, squeeze your glutes, out to the side, forward, side, down. Do it one more time. Back, side, forward, side, down. Good. Shake it out. I'm going to come over here. And then we have one more, and that's going to be hamstrings. We're working those hamstrings. So same thing. Lift your leg out to the side, flex your foot, so you're kind of pushing through the heel. Take your leg back, squeeze your glutes, lift it out to the side, bring it forward, front, down. Lift it back, squeeze, out to the side, forward, sideways, back to center. One more time, take it back, squeezing those glutes. Lift it out to the side, still feeling it in the glutes and the hip. Side, down. Good. One more, and then we're stretching. All right. Okay. You can, hands on the back of your chair. We're going to hinge a little bit forward, lean a little forward, step your feet out, and we're going to lift a leg. So let's lift that right leg, flex your foot, lift up so that the glutes are being squeezed. Bring your foot in towards your bum. Good. Notice my knee is not, I'm not moving the leg. I'm just bringing the heel towards my bum. Abs are tight right here. Don't let your back arch. Squeeze. 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Good. Switch. Lift that left leg up. Flex your foot. You have a little bend in that right knee. Ready? Bring it in. And out. And in. Good. In. 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 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Yay. Okay. Okay. Oops. Let me get my strap. It is time to stretch. Let's put the ball down. We're going to do all our stretching, I think. Well, actually, let's do one stretch standing, okay? So get to the side of your chair, right leg back. I like to do this one standing. Big step back with that right leg, toes forward. You can start with your knee a little behind the heel, and now push forward. Push this back hip forward. Push it forward. And breathe. If you're not feeling a stretch in the front of the hips and in the top of the thighs, then go a little bit more forward, but your knees should not go past the top of your toes. Knees should still be straight, no weight on the toes. Keep the weight towards the heel of that forward foot. And breathe. Good, and switch. Big step back with that left leg, toes going forward. Hips are closed. Also, make sure your hips aren't open. Get them closed, everything facing forward, and push that back hip forward. You can see that I'm keeping my knee behind the front of my toes. And breathe. Keep your body upright. Good. And let's go ahead and slowly sit down in the chair. And let's sit on the edge of the seat. Left leg out in front. And put the strap underneath the ball of the foot. And sit up straight. Pull your toes towards you. Feel a nice little stretch through the calf muscle right here, the back of that lower leg. Sorry. There's morning frogs. And sit up straight. Let's take a deep breath in and exhale and come forward. And reach with that left hand, reaching for the toes. Keep pulling your toes towards you. Keep pulling your toes towards you. Now you should feel that stretch going all the way up the back of the leg. And relax, just kind of shake it out a little bit. Take it back out. Pull your toes towards you, sit up straight. And let's take a deep breath in and exhale, reaching with that right hand. Keep pulling your toes towards you. Good. And relax. Let's take that ankle on up to the thigh. Now, if you've had hip replacement, you can keep it down, or you just don't have the flexibility to pull it up. You can keep it down a little bit lower. Sit up straight. You can use your left elbow to gently press that leg open a little bit more, getting a stretch through that hip. And let's come forward, leading with the chest. So not bending, we're hinging at the hips and coming forward. Kind of think of leading with the chest, keeping your head in line with your spine. Good, and come on up. And let's just cross that leg over if you can. If not, keep your legs side by side. Sit up straight. And let's turn and look over that left shoulder. Left hand goes behind you on the seat of the chair. And sitting up straight, shoulders down. Good. Now let's switch legs. The strap under the right ball of the foot. Sitting up straight. You're on the edge of your seat. I want arms tucked in. Do not use these chair arms, please. What they do is they just make us, they support us and then make us slump. Want to just slump. Okay? So sitting up straight requires you to use your core. And that's what I want us to do. So pull those toes towards you. And let's take a deep breath in. And exhale, reaching with the right hand for the toes. Make sure you're still pulling your toes towards you. And breathe. And relax. Good. And just shake it out. We're going to do this again. Good. Sit up straight. Pull the toes towards you. Take the strap in your right hand. Deep breath in. And let's come forward. Exhale, reach with the left or anywhere on the outside of that right leg. Good. And come on up. Let's bring that ankle on up to the thigh. And sit up straight. And let's lead with the chest. Come forward. Should feel a nice little stretch on the outside of that hip, that right hip. Good, and let's cross it all the way over if you can. If not, keep your legs side by side. Take your right hand, put it behind you as far as you can, sitting up straight, and let's look over that right shoulder. And back to center. Good. Let's sit up nice and straight. Let's take that right arm out to the side. Again, reaching, shoulder down, really stretching that arm out. Maybe drop it just a little bit. And sitting up straight, you can use the fingers of your left hand if you want, or you can just drop your ear to the shoulder. But make sure you keep that the shoulder down. Feeling the stretch down the neck, the right side. Now, pull your right arm back just a little bit more behind, taking it backward, and keep that head down. Good, come on up. Let's do the other side. Reaching, really reach. Don't just have your hand, hanging out here. Reach. And then gently bring your ear towards the right shoulder. Keep reaching, reach, and then pull back. Pull that arm backward. Good. Come on up, shake it out. Let's open the legs. Cross our arms, sit up straight. Deep breath in through the nose. And exhale, hinge forward. Keeping your head above your heart. Inhale up, pull up from your belly. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale down. Inhale up. And one more time. Exhale down. And inhale up. And bring those legs together. And sit up nice and straight, shoulders down. Take a deep, long breath in through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. One more time, deep breath in. And exhale. And last time, deep breath in. And exhale. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Thank you.